Good to be with you on this Tuesday, and today I'd like to look at a passage that we looked at a few weeks ago, but a different verse in that passage. We looked at the fact that we are not to take thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. I'm talking about Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. That's part of the Sermon on the Mount. But a parallel verse that is prior to that says, "Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed?" And I want to encourage all of us to not let physical and economic matters affect us spiritually. You see, as he says, this is what the Gentiles seek after, the very next verse. Our Heavenly Father knows what we have need of. You can trust Him. But I see many believers that go in the roller coaster of up and down on the stock market or up and down on inflation, which is now an issue, and then the uncertainty economically because of how our government is handling certain matters and all of the deficit spending that we're in. There's that uneasiness that is there. But whether or not we're in a good period of time economically, or maybe in a very difficult time, the one thing that we can count on is that God knows our needs. We can't be like the world around us, wringing their hands, because the only thing they have in life is what they own and what they gain and their position based upon what they have. That's not our life. We have a home in heaven. Our citizenship is in heaven. And our needs are met by a God who loves us, and our spiritual riches are what are truly riches for us. And so, as the Lord was explaining to these folks there in those early days of His ministry what the true spiritual heavenly kingdom was all about, this matter of how we think about our needs is so important. And as Christians, we need to be a testimony on the job. We need to be a testimony to our extended unsaved families. We need to be a testimony to our neighbors that we're not living by how things are going. We're not allowing ourselves to get fearful or frustrated as we hear the different news. But we've got a relationship with God. We walk with Him. He will take care of us. Listen, there's not a need you have that's really a need that He won't meet. And He is a good God. He'll do more than meet that need. Even in the most difficult times, Christians around the world right now have great suffering when it comes to things not going well, but they would be the first to tell us, when we trust the Lord, He knows what we need, and He'll take care of us. And so may God help us to have a testimony that's impeccable to show the world that we have a God who loves us and is meeting every need.